So the topic I'm going to talk about is your gut microbiome, and I really want you to meet your new best friends. Okay, say hello to Firmicutes, Bacteroides, right? So, and there's trillions more that you're going to make friends with, because at the end of the day, our human body is more than half microbiota. Okay, so we're about half human, maybe a little bit less, but we're really a host to organisms. All right? And they are going to be your new best friends, because if you know how to have the right friends in your gut, that is going to help you with many, many diseases. So the gut microbiome. Who knows about the gut microbiome? Are you familiar with it? Great. All right. So that is your trillions of microbes in your gut, in the human gut. We have about 100 trillion or more. And it's not just bacteria, it's viruses, fungi, and other microorganisms. But they do more than just help with digestion. They are responsible for metabolism. They are responsible for our immune function. They are responsible for basically taking care of our body, making hormones, making neurotransmitters. And what happens when our gut microbiome is imbalanced? A term that you might hear recently in the literature talking about, dysbiosis. Okay, and this dysbiosis has been linked to many, many chronic diseases. You're not going to believe how many until I show you. All right, so this community of microbiome, we really want to pick the good friends, right? We want to have those in our body because they will help protect us, okay? So what is actually going on here? So if you can think about, there is a bidirectional communication pathway from your brain to your gut, and then from your gut to your brain via the longest nerve, cranial nerve in the body, the vagus nerve, right? And the brain sends signals down to the gut and other organs, and then the gut is also sending signals via metabolites and neurochemicals to the brain. And in that process, the bacteria and microbiota are communicating. And how do they communicate? They communicate through microbial metabolite entry. And one of those metabolites might be something called short-chain fatty acids. Short-chain fatty acids are produced by your gut bacteria based off of what you are eating and how you are fueling your body. They can influence the receptor activity in the body. So sometimes your receptors might be activated and high, and sometimes they might be low. So you hear about receptors when we're talking about hormone-sensitive cancers, right? It can alter neurotransmission. So these bacteria are actually microbiota are very, very powerful. And they influence this through numerous pathways, through the immune pathway, through the neuroendocrine pathway, our enteric nervous system. We have an actual whole nervous system that lives in our gut lining wall called the enteric nervous system, through our circulation and then through the vagus nerve. And then there's a number of secretions that are happening through this microbiota, including metabolites, products, gut hormones, and then peptides. So did you know that 70% of your immune system is located in your gut? So if your gut is not optimal or healthy, can you imagine how you are going to fight any disease? And I don't know about you guys, but 99% of my patients don't realize they have gut issues until they come to me. And then they're like, oh yeah, I thought bloating was normal. I thought constipation was normal. I just thought this was a normal bodily process. No, that is your body talking to you. And I want you to slow down in our fast-paced world and listen to your body. Okay, we often forget to do that. Listen to your body. All right, so I've already mentioned the word dysbiosis. It's an imbalance in your gut bacteria, meaning that you can have too many harmful or not enough good bacteria. What is it caused by? A number of things. Overuse of antibiotics. It can be caused by a poor diet. It can be caused by infection, anything that's going to disrupt the gut microbiome. And what is it linked to? Many diseases, which I'm actually going to show you a graphic to show you how many diseases. What we want to do is we want to restore this balance in our microbiome. And for everybody, it is going to vary how you're going to do that. Not everybody needs probiotics, okay? And I know it's easy to go pick up probiotics and just take it. You're gonna see, I always say, test, don't guess. So, prevention always is eating a healthy diet. And what is a healthy diet? Fiber. I don't know if you've noticed our salad bar. How much fiber have we put out for you? All right, because I'm trying to curate a very healthy gut microbiome for you while you're here at this event. And then causes of dysbacteriosis, right? So I already mentioned unbalanced diet, eating large amounts of food containing simple carbs. Thank you. Can you open it? Thank you. Eating large amounts of foods containing simple carbohydrates and proteins. Thank you. Avoiding plastic. Right? Things we don't think about is too much protein, right? So we have a very high protein focus, but too much is not also a good thing. A lot of artificial colors. What are we feeding our kids these days? Colored cereals, candies. I know Halloween is right around the corner. Preservatives in all the school lunches. Pesticides on our lawns, on our food, everywhere. This is all going to influence your gut and your body's ability to fight disease. Another cause, chemotherapy, right? So for those individuals, I have a lot of cancer patients who finish chemotherapy and their doctor sends them on their way and they're like, I'll see you in a year for your scan. And guess what? Their gut isn't fixed. In fact, their gut is destroyed, right? Because chemotherapy will destroy your gut. So doesn't mean you don't do chemotherapy necessarily. It depends on your situation, but you have to restore the microbiome, okay? Overuse of antibiotics, when indicated, we are really overusing them. And then other inflammatory processes in the body. Take a look at this slide. How many diseases are being impacted by the gut? Why do we have so much cognitive problems for mental health, autism, ADHD, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's? Why do we have so much chronic heart disease from atherosclerosis and heart failure? Skin issues, acne in our children, skin cancers as we age, psoriasis as an autoimmune disease, respiratory issues, allergies. Seems normal to everybody. Oh, I have seasonal allergies. Nope. There's something going on in your body. And metabolism, right? So where does cancer fall in? It falls in there, right? So it is linked to dysbiosis of your gut microbiome.